Good evening, freedom fighters. It is 10:44 p.m. Eastern Time, March 18th, 2024. Sorry for delaying the videos today, but I've been obviously very, very busy. I've barely ever had time to even watch a movie in my life, less make videos about toxic chemtrail operations. But we're in the Pacific Ocean here. I'll zoom out. We're just offshore of California, Oregon, and Washington State with one of the largest chemtrail operations you ever want to see going on 1,000 miles offshore in the Pacific Ocean. Maybe a little bit less. I'm not quite sure how far this is. I'd say it's 600 miles off the coast. You can see it's a big old band of chemtrail operations. I'll put it in motion here. You can already see a chemtrail coming from Washington. Very distinct. This is live. This is live satellite. It's getting dark. Still daylight in the Pacific Ocean, but it looks like it's already dark on the coastline. Very distinct chemtrail line coming out. But I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to back it up. Pause first. Okay, I backed the time up some. Now we're at 11:12 a.m. this morning, Eastern time. It hasn't even quite broke daylight in the Pacific Ocean. But you're going to see major trailing already. Crack of daylight, very heavy trailing, very distinct. Chemtrail lines, toxic weather control manipulation. They need this material in the atmosphere so they control our weather. This is just the aluminum wires. Aluminum is very reactive to electricity that they need in the atmosphere to push this material. I want to show you the incredible frequency waves we see in the atmosphere over California, over the Northeast United States, and in the Gulf of Mexico. I want to go over that. Very heavy toxic chemtrail operations through the day in the Pacific Ocean. I showed you live a second ago. This is all through today. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so y'all can see where it's at. These operations continue through the day. The sun really shows the truth when it got in the angle there. Thermal imaging also shows it. Back up a little bit. You can see trails up here. Thermal imaging really highlights it as well. A lot of times. Looks like it's going to be, you know what it is? I think it's different material. See how it's harder to see? Sometimes it really lights it up. They spray a lot of different materials, like 49 different chemicals and materials. It shows up still, but not quite the same. Maybe it's altitude also where they want to spray this material. It consists of like aluminum, barium, strontium, coal ash, and 45 other different toxic chemicals. But let's check out the really heavy frequency waves today. Also, I want to go over here. That's my next project here. Sorry I'm so raw. I'm just a commercial fisherman. I'm not backed by Disney. Most of the stuff you watch on here and YouTube and all is all backed by Disney. That's why you'll never hear the truth on none of these YouTube platforms that talks about the weather. None of these storm chasers will ever tell you the truth of why this weather is happening like this. Very heavy manipulation of this material here. We'll zoom in over San Diego here. Might have zoomed in a little bit too much. Actually, very unique. Look at that, guys. I'm gonna zoom out just a hair. Let's look, watch that again. Very unique over San Francisco. I mean, San Diego, excuse me. Right there. That's wild right there. This is live satellite too, people. I want you to know that's really what's going on there. Some kind of frequency waves, 2 or 3 waves there. Like something was turned on. Anyhow, you seen how crazy it was going? We're going to go over to the Gulf of Mexico, then to the Northeast. I'm trying to pack up and head to Alaska here, so I'm kind of short on time. And I haven't, like I said, I'm raw as can be here. Stand by, let me find the other stuff. Okay, Warriors, we're over top of the Northeast, Pennsylvania, West Virginia area, DC. Very heavily frequency waves going on here, gravity waves, street waves, roll clouds, whatever fictitious, can't even speak, fictitious term they could come up with. I call it the fingerprints of the gods because they think they're gods playing with the weather. None of that money's going to do anybody any good once we're all poisoned, everything. You can't even breathe any longer. Sorry it got dark on me tonight, guys. It's harder to see at night. This stuff. I have been just busy, busy, busy. I'll get better with my videos. I'll try to get a microphone. Everybody's donations are truly helping me where I can provide information for you, keep my stuff on, the bills on, and get to Alaska where I can work still. Florida's just about all but dead. Let me show you the Gulf of Mexico and what they're doing tonight there. Stand by. Very heavily manipulated system here, though. It's going back into the 40s here in Florida. We've been in the almost 90s, and now we're going to go back in the 40s. Heavy frequency waves. I'll just ease on down the map here. I mean, my goodness. It's getting dark in the Gulf of Mexico. Let it start over. You can already see unusual frequency waves. Sorry for being so raw, guys. Again, I haven't had time to prepare to even look at everything or anything today, and that's already gotten so dark it's hard to see much on this side. Heavy frequency waves in this. That's all I can say. It's our weather's being manipulated. I like people's advices. A lady gave me some great advice, but I only got to read it for a brief moment. I got to go back and look through it, but she wants me to explain stuff better. But anytime y'all have advice, I'm a person that takes ridicule very well, as long as you're being nice. We need to be able to take ridicule. How are we going to improve if people cannot tell us that we need to do stuff? Please help me. I'm not part of y'all's social system here, you know? I mean, I've never had time to watch the Hollywood movies. Maybe that's why I see everything so clearly. I'm not brainwashed. I'm not hypnotized. I was just looking around. Everything looks unusual. Heavy killing trailing in Gulf of Mexico right there. I didn't see that either. Like I said, I hadn't got to look at everything, but that's earlier. That's at daybreak, but that's chemtrail material right there. Mexico. Commercial fishermen out. Y'all have a good night. Be safe. This time tomorrow I should be looking at mountains. Look at that. I hate when I see concentrated spraying, guys. That terrifies me. Why would they spray tight areas? Why are they mad at Texas? They burn you and now they're poisoning you. Every time somebody speaks up against these people, they get attacked. Very concentrated area spraying right there. That terrifies me. Can't go back any farther. All I can do is go forward unless I go in archives. They just kept spraying the same place. 45 seconds. 15 seconds. I'm out. 10 seconds. Commercial fisherman out. I try to fix the recording thing, but it still won't let me. Standing by.